Hi everyone, how's it going? I don't know if you can really tell the difference, but you might notice with the mossy trees that we're not in Vermont right now.
Nope.
We're actually all the way across the country in Washington State.
Yep, and we're here for vacation, but I think we got a little inspired by our little vacation spot.
Yeah, we're staying in a tiny little cottage right by the river, and it reminds us so much of our own place that we thought it'd be cool to make a video and show you where we're staying.
Yeah.
Let's go take a look. One of the unique things about this cottage is before you even get to it, which is this one-lane wooden suspension bridge, one car at a time.
Very narrow.
Yeah, it's very narrow. I mean, stretch your arms out. Pretty much over the center of the river, the mountains in the background, and the cottage is right there. So we'll keep walking to it. After crossing over that little suspension bridge and meandering down the little dirt road, you eventually get to the cottage, and here it is. So we turn around, there it is, perched right alongside the little drive, nestled in the woods here. Starting the tour, we'll start on the outside and then we'll move inside. It's a pretty small structure, as you can see. If I could guess, probably 800 square feet, one bedroom, one bathroom, plus a loft and a bonus bathroom that I'll show you a little bit later. We'll start the tour here on the outside, just on the front, and you walk up through this little pathway, and you first walk onto this porch here, which is very nice, leading you to a wraparound deck. And you can't really tell from the front because of all the foliage and the trees, but this is what you get to see when you're sitting back here. The mountains and the river in the back. The river, it's summertime and there's a little bit less water than normal. In the wetter months, there's water flowing through here.
For such a small cottage, this place really takes advantage of the outdoor space. I don't know if you can tell, but the entire length of this cottage has a wraparound deck. So you really can utilize the outdoor space here.
We've got these nice chairs and a table over here. And then walking back here, got a little barbecue area. And then this is kind of a detached storage shed where there's some garbage cans. But then this is the kind of unique thing. Back here, there's a little bonus bathroom. Bonus bathroom outhouse, which is pretty cool. I don't think there's any running water or anything in there, but you know, if you gotta go, you gotta go.
And don't forget the extra tiny cottage.
Oh.
So the outdoor living space actually doesn't stop here. So you just take these steps down and it brings you to a whole lower level of living space.
You've got down here this nice fire pit. You've got these Adirondack chairs over here and a bench. And it's a nice flat area too, despite it being on a hill, so you can kind of walk around. You've got these beautiful big trees that provide a lot of shade. And then who doesn't love a nice game of horseshoes?
Nice. Down here, we have this beautiful little spot that it really shines in the morning because the sun just flows into this space And I mean, this morning, for example, we just sat here on this little bench that is perfectly perched over the river to the point where your feet kind of dangle over. And we had our breakfast here, read some books, and it's just so tranquil.
Down here by the river, I think probably my favorite spot because not only can you hear the river, but like I was saying, you're surrounded by these massive trees. I mean, this thing is like, well, here, Alex is standing next to it. It's that's a big one.
It's pretty big.
Surrounded by these massive trees. You've got the beautiful views of the river and the mountains. You see the little suspension bridge that we walked across. And then as we turn around here, you see the little cabin kind of perched on the rocky hill right there. Just across the rocks and over the little island, you get to this beautiful sunny spot with crystal clear, freezing cold water. It's awesome. It's nice and deep for swimming, which we have yet to do, but tomorrow might be the day. This spot gets a lot of nice sun and has beautiful mountain views, so tomorrow might be the day to jump in. So that's the little tour of the outside. Now let's head inside and show you around.
Now, when you enter the home, you realize it looks kind of deceivingly small from the outside because it really feels like a big space because of all of these massive windows that literally fill every single wall. It is compact, don't get me wrong, it's still a tiny cottage. You have your dining space here, you have your living space here, but it doesn't feel cramped. And these high ceilings, it just really makes it feel so much more roomy. And then we can pivot over here to the kitchen area, which again, it's a small space, but every inch is just utilized really, really efficiently. You have a window right behind the sink. We have this neat refrigerator. So initially when we saw this, we thought it was one of those trendy new fridges that kind of looked kind of retro, but upon further inspection, it looks like it's actually like a vintage refrigerator and it's functioning really well. So that's pretty neat. Transitioning from the kitchen, we can now enter over here into the bedroom space. So again, it's a pretty small space, but every corner is efficiently utilized, so it doesn't feel super cramped. You have a window here, kind of a neat chandelier, clearly a theme going on, but it just has everything that you need in the space, so it works. And then if you just make your way through here, you have the bathroom, which is, again, small, but it works.
When you guys were touring the bedroom and all this big space here, I'm sure you couldn't miss this ladder. So this actually goes up to the loft area. Once you climb up the ladder and you get up here, you see you're obviously at the very top of the roof, but they managed to put 2 additional little beds up here for your least favorite family members. Or just some kids, or I mean, I would be fine with sleeping in these. They're cozy, comfortable, and it's a nice space. If here, I'll take the camera, and you can see turning it around. They've got a nice little setup here with a window and a TV. Look at that. Put the kitties up here. Won't even know that they're here. Pretty cool space. And then I'll turn around this direction and you can see the loft is open to the downstairs living room, and there it is down there. And you can see, I mean, just in a small space when you have these vaulted ceilings, it just makes all the difference. For those of you that have seen videos of our own country cottage, you can see how this place sparks a lot of familiarity and similarity to what we have in Vermont, which is why we were inspired to make a video and show you guys where we were staying. But we've really enjoyed this place. We think it's very comfortable and clean and in an amazing spot, very relaxing, and we like how compact it is and how comfortable it is. So it was a pleasure staying here, and I hope everyone enjoyed seeing a little tour of this cool cottage here in Washington. Yeah. So thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked the video, let us know, and we'll see you next time.
Bye guys, take care.